ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ವಿಶೇಷ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತ. ನಾನು ದಿವ್ಯ ರಘುನಾಥ್. ನಾವು ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಬಾರಿ ಸುದ್ದಿಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ ಅಥವಾ ಚಲನಚಿತ್ರಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ, ಅಪ್ಪ ಅಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ ಸಾಕಕ್ಕಾಗದೆ ಅನಾಥಾಶ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಸೇರಿಸ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಂಥದ್ದೊಂದು ಘಟನೆ ನಾವು ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಬಾರಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಇಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಅಂಥದ್ದೊಂದು ಘಟನೆ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೆದಿದೆ. ಆ ಘಟನೆ ಏನು, ಎಲ್ಲಾದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಈ ಪ್ರಕರಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಟ್ವಿಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಟರ್ನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಈ ಘಟನೆ ನಡೆದು ಸುಮಾರು ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ 23ರಿಂದ 24 ವರ್ಷ ಆಗೋಗಿದೆ. ಅಪ್ಪ ಅಮ್ಮ ಮಗುನ ಸಾಕಕ್ಕಾಗದೆ ಇಬ್ಬರು ಹೆಣ್ಮಕ್ಳನ್ನ ಅನಾಥಾಶ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಸೇರಿಸ್ತಾರೆ. ತದನಂತರ ಆ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋದ್ರು, ಏನಾದ್ರು, ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಎಲ್ಲದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಆದರೆ ಆ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಈಗ ಅಪ್ಪ ಅಮ್ಮನ ಹುಡುಕೋ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನವನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದೆ. ಇದೇ ಹೊತ್ತಿನ ವಿಶೇಷ ಕರುಳಿನ ಕೂಗು.
ಹೀಗೆ ತನ್ನ ಹೆತ್ತವರಿಗಾಗಿ ಹುಡುಕಾಟವನ್ನ ನಡೆಸ್ತಾ ಇರುವಂತ ಈಕೆ ಸ್ವೀಡನ್ನ ಬರಹಗಾರ್ತಿ ಜ್ಯೋತಿ ಶವಾನ್ ಸ್ವೀಡನ್ ಅವರಾದ್ರೂ ತಾಯ್ನಾಡು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ. 5 ವರ್ಷದವರಿದ್ದಾಗ ಜ್ಯೋತಿ ಶವಾನ್ ಹಾಗೂ ಇವರ ತಂಗಿ ಗಾಯತ್ರಿ ಅವರನ್ನ ಟಾಮಿ ಮತ್ತು ಗನ್ವೋರ್ ಅನ್ನುವಂತ ದಂಪತಿಗಳು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿನ ಆಶ್ರಮ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಹೋಮ್ನಿಂದ ದತ್ತು ಪಡೆದಿದ್ರು. ಈ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಜ್ಯೋತಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ತಿಳಿತಾ ಇದ್ದಂತೆ ನಿಜವಾದ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿಯನ್ನ ಹುಡುಕಿಕೊಂಡು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿಗೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
I was adopted when I was 5.5 years old from Bangalore now by Swedish parents, Tommy Swan and Gunvar Wikström. I was living at an orphanage called Ashraya in Indranagar. What brought me here is actually that I'm trying to find my biological family.
ಪುಣೆಯ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಟ್ರಾಫಿಕಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ವಯಂ ಸೇವಾ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ಇವರ ಹುಡುಕಾಟಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಥ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ತಂದೆ ದಶರಥ್, ತಾಯಿ ಕಮಲಾಬಾಯಿ ಅನ್ನುವಂತ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ದು ತಂದೆ ಪಾಲಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರಂತೆ. ಇನ್ನು ಇವರ ಪೋಷಕರಿಗೆ ಡೈವರ್ಸ್ ಆದ ಬಳಿಕ ಆಶ್ರಯ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಹೋಮ್ಗೆ ತಾಯಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ ಸೇರಿಸಿದ್ರಂತೆ. ಚಾಮರಾಜಪೇಟೆಯ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಠಾಣೆಯ ಹಿಂಭಾಗದ ಗುಟ್ಟಹಳ್ಳಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನೆಲೆಸಿದ್ರು ಅನ್ನುವಂತ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಕೂಡ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹುಡುಕಾಡಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಇನ್ನೂ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ.
So she approached us 1 year back, and since that time we are working on her case. So last visit I came and I met the authorities and met people, as even Central Adoption Research Authority is also giving right to these children to find out their families under new guidelines.
ಇವರ ಪೋಷಕರು ಮರಾಠ ಸಮುದಾಯಕ್ಕೆ ಸೇರಿದವರು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಇವರ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿ ಹೆಸರಲ್ಲೇ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. 1993ರಲ್ಲಿ ಚಾಮರಾಜಪೇಟೆಯ ಗುಟ್ಟಹಳ್ಳಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ವಾಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ನಿಮಗೇನಾದ್ರೂ ಆ ದಂಪತಿ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅವರ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಮಾಹಿತಿಯನ್ನು ಕೊಡಿ. ಶರತ್ ಕಪ್ಪನಹಳ್ಳಿ, ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ಟಿವಿ, ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು.
ಎಸ್ ವೀಕ್ಷಕರೇ, ಬಹುಶಃ ನೀವು ಸುದ್ದಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ರಿ. ಖಂಡಿತ ಈ ಸುದ್ದಿಯನ್ನು ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಕಣ್ಣಲ್ಲಿ ನೀರು ಬರೋದಂತೂ ಗ್ಯಾರಂಟಿ. ಎಸ್, ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ಸ್ವತಃ ಜ್ಯೋತಿ ಶವಾನ್ ಅವರಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಜ್ಯೋತಿ, ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಟು ದ ಶೋ.
Thank you very much.
ಎಸ್, ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ಪುಣೆಯಿಂದ ಕೂಡ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂಜಲಿ ಬವಾಡ್. ಅವರು ಕೂಡ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ಶೋನಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಮೇಡಮ್, ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಟು ದಿ ಶೋ. ಎಸ್, ಮೊದಲನೇದಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಜ್ಯೋತಿ ಅವರನ್ನ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಏನಾಯ್ತು, ಇಷ್ಟು ವರ್ಷಗಳ ಕಾಲ ಎಲ್ಲಿದ್ರು, ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು ಅಂತ. ಎಸ್ ಜ್ಯೋತಿ, it was during 1993-94. You were just 5 years old. How did you go to Sweden?
My Swedish parents came and got me from Ashraya in Bangalore.
Okay. So, from how many years you were staying in Sweden?
I have lived there for 22 years now.
Okay. So, now you have come to Bangalore
Yes.
in search of your parents. It's
Yes.
been almost 23 years.
Yes.
Bangalore has been developed.
Yes.
And it takes a lot of time to search them.
Yes.
So, how you're searching them?
It has been very hard.
Okay.
It seems that no one seems to know these persons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, madam. How you're helping her in search of your parents in Bangalore?
Actually, since her case came to us, and then last visit I came and met to institution people, and they gave some information about her biological family. And with that information, whatever address and whatever story was there, since last 1 week we are looking for those families in those areas.
Okay. How did she come to Pune?
Actually, our organization, which is Netherlands based, it's against child trafficking.
Okay.
She approached our director, Mr. Arun Dole there, and
Okay.
through Arun Dole, case came to me. As
Okay.
I'm
When
based
did
in
this
Pune.
all happen, madam?
Since last 1 year, all these things are happening.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Okay. And then how you're helping her now?
Yeah, then as per guidelines, we are following all the rules and regulations which central government and state is assigned for everybody. So with that, we visited the organization. Organization gave us some information. Before that, it was really strict. Everybody was not ready to give the information. They kept it in hiding or secret. But as Jyoti's case is in a normal case, it's children's were out of means in a wedlock. So the parents were married, so it was easier for us to go and inquire about the families.
Okay.
And accordingly, whatever information we got, as we came last Sunday only, and since that time we are looking for the families. We went to this address given, this Gutahalli behind police station, Chamrajpet area.
Okay.
So that area we almost went everywhere and asked with a story, with a name. Even police constable from that Kepegowda police station, they also helped us a lot, and local people too. But seems everything is and
Yes.
no one
Completely
has
changed.
yeah,
Bangalore is
completely
grown and it's
changed.
well developed city. Yes.
Yeah.
ಓಕೆ ಓಕೆ ಎಸ್ ವೀಕ್ಷಕರೇ, ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ತಿರೋದಿಷ್ಟೇ. ಜ್ಯೋತಿ 5 ವರ್ಷ ಮಗು ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಆಕೆ ಜ್ಯೋತಿ ಮತ್ತು ಜ್ಯೋತಿ ಅಕ್ಕನ ಸ್ವೀಡನ್ ದಂಪತಿಗಳು ಬಂದು ದತ್ತು ಪಡಿತಾರೆ. ಆದರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೂ ಮುಂಚೆ ಅವ್ರ ಅಪ್ಪ ಅಮ್ಮ ಡಿವೋರ್ಸ್ ಪಡಿತಾರೆ. ತುಂಬ ಬಡತನ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸಹಜವಾಗಿ ಅಮ್ಮ ನನಗೆ ಬಂದಿರೋ ಕಷ್ಟ ನನ್ನ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಬರಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂತ ಇಬ್ಬರು ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ ಅನಾಥಾಶ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಸೇರಿಸ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಇಬ್ರು ಸ್ವೀಡನ್ ದಂಪತಿಗಳು ಬಂದು ಆ ಇಬ್ರು ಹೆಣ್ಣು ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ ದತ್ತಕ್ಕೆ ಪಡೆದು ತದನಂತರ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಸ್ವೀಡನ್ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಈಗ ಜ್ಯೋತಿಗೆ 28 ವರ್ಷ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಆಕೆ ಬರಹಗಾರ್ತಿ ಕೂಡ, ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಬರಹಗಾರ್ತಿ. ಈಗ ಆ ಅಪ್ಪ ಅಮ್ಮನ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋ ತವಕದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿಗೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರ ಅಪ್ಪ ಅಮ್ಮ ಇದಕ್ಕೂ ಮುಂಚೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 23 ವರ್ಷಗಳ ಹಿಂದೆ ಚಾಮರಾಜಪೇಟೆ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಸ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಹತ್ರ ವಾಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರಂತೆ. ಅಪ್ಪ ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರಂತೆ, ತಾಯಿ ಮನೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರಂತೆ. ಈಗ ಅದೇ ಜಾಗಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರ ಅಪ್ಪ ಅಮ್ಮ ಇಬ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಬಾರಿ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಸ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ಕೂಡ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ NGO ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂಜಲಿ ಅವರು ಕೂಡ ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರು ಕೂಡ ಪುಣೆಯಿಂದ ಬಂದು ಆಕೆಗೆ ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಬಹುಶಃ ಅವ್ರ ಅಪ್ಪ ಅಮ್ಮ ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಹುಡುಕಿ ಕೊಡಿ ಅನ್ನೋದೇ ನಮ್ಮ ಆಶಯ ಕೂಡ. ಈಗ ಜ್ಯೋತಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಮುಂದೆ ಏನ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಎಲ್ಲದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕೇಳೋಣ. ಎಸ್ Jyoti, how did you get your parents pic? Do you have any parents picture or something?
No, I don't have. I only have names of my parents.
Okay, what is their name?
The name are Dasharatha and Kamalabai.
Dasharatha and Kamalabai.
Yes.
Okay, so you remember their faces. Of course, it's very difficult. It's been 23 years, almost 24 years. So
Yes.
do you remember anything about your parents or something?
Yes, I remember a woman who was crying a lot, and I remember a woman who are leaving me at
Okay.
the Ashraya, I think.
So when they were leaving you, did you ask them why you're leaving us here?
I started to scream after, "Don't leave me," but she didn't look back.
Okay, so you remember that completely?
Yes.
Picture. So you remember your father?
No, I don't.
Okay, so you don't remember him at all?
No, I don't remember him at all. I only remember my mother.
Okay, then after how many days did the Sweden couples came and adopted you?
1 year later they came in
Okay.
94.
So what did they say you?
What did they say?
Yeah,
Hello?
no, while they're adopting you.
When they were adopting me.
Yeah, you know them, why they're taking me to Sweden? Did you
Yeah,
ask them?
the persons at the orphanage had explained for me that I got a new family.
Okay, so then you went to Sweden.
Yes.
So they took care of you well.
Yes, they have.
So after how many years that you felt that I want to see my parents?
Actually, it was since the day I arrived to Sweden. When I was on that plane, I felt like I'm never going back to India.
ಓಕೆ, ಎಸ್ ವೀಕ್ಷಕರೇ, ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದಾಗಲೇ ಆ ಇಬ್ರು ಸ್ವೀಡನ್ ದಂಪತಿಗಳು ಬಂದು ಇವರಿಬ್ರು ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ ದತ್ತಿಗೆ ಪಡಿತಾರೆ. ಆಕೆ ಜ್ಯೋತಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ವಯಸ್ಸು, ಅಂದ್ರೆ 5 ವರ್ಷ. ಸಹಜವಾಗಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ಇವ್ರು ಯಾಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಯಾಕೆ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ. ಆಕೆ ಕೂಡ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅನಾಥಾಶ್ರಮದ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳನ್ನ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಅವ್ರು ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಅವರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಇಲ್ಲ ನಿನ್ನನ್ನು ದತ್ತಕ್ಕೆ ಪಡಿತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಸೊ ಇನ್ನು ಮುಂದೆ ನೀನು ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆನೇ ಇರ್ತೀಯಾ ಅಂತ. ಸಹಜ ಇಬ್ಬರು ಹೆಣ್ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ ಸ್ವೀಡನ್ಗೆ ಕಳಿಸ್ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ತದನಂತರ ಅಂದರೆ ತುಂಬ ವರ್ಷಗಳ ನಂತರ ಜ್ಯೋತಿಗೆ ಅವ್ರ ಅಮ್ಮನ ನೋಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅನಿಸ್ತು. ಆಕೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಭಾರತ ದೇಶಕ್ಕೆ ಬರ್ತಾಳೆ. ಪುಣೆಯಲ್ಲಿರುವಂಥ ಅಂಜಲಿ ಅವರನ್ನ ಭೇಟಿ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನಾಯಿತು ಕೇಳೋಣ. ಎಸ್ Anjali madam, now India has grown and even as well as Bangalore has grown. So you have given complaint something about the parents.
No.
Photos, name.
Not exactly, as whatever information was in the file about her parents. So as it's written that it's the father was a corporation worker. So yesterday only I met assistant commissioner of admin BBMP and gave our request to find out if there is any employee with this name and from Maratha community and with this story. So let us know. So they are going to come back to us if they found anybody. And as the document was saying that father was illiterate, so we need to check accordingly as well. And mother was studied up to 8th standard and from Marulkunte village, Tumkur.
Okay.
Yeah, so now after this show we are going visiting that village too to
Yes.
know more.
ಓಕೆ ನೀವು ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ತಿರ್ಬೋದು ಏನು ಅವಾಗ್ಲಿಂದ ಜ್ಯೋತಿನೇ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಜ್ಯೋತಿ ತಂಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾಳೆ, ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು? ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಸ್ವೀಡನ್ ದಂಪತಿಗಳು ಇಬ್ಬರು ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನು ದತ್ತು ಪಡೀತಾರೆ. ಈಗ ಆಕೆ ತಂಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾಳೆ, ಏನು, ಮತ್ತು ಸ್ವೀಡನ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ನಂತರ ಜ್ಯೋತಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಲು, ಅವಳ ಬಾಲ್ಯದ ದಿನಗಳು ಸ್ವೀಡನ್ನ ಕಳೆದಾಗ ಹೇಗಿತ್ತು, ಅದೆಲ್ಲದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಎಸ್ ಜ್ಯೋತಿ, ಯು ವರ್ 5 years old when you went to Sweden. So how was your childhood days, your schooling days? And what about your sister? What is she doing?
My childhood was good, but I always missed my mother, so
Okay.
it made difficulties in the studies.
Okay.
And my sister also had a good childhood.
So you're the elder one or the younger one?
I am the elder one.
Okay, yes.
yeah.
Yeah, your younger one is, how old is she?
She is 27 years old today.
Okay, at that time, like how old was she?
She was 4.5 years
Four
old.
and a half years
Yes.
old. Okay, fine. Yeah. So how was your schooling and how they took care of you?
The schooling was good. It was very good, but the thing was that when I missed my mother so much, it was very difficult to study.
Okay. So during your schooling, when you were in college days,
Yeah.
did you feel like coming back to Bangalore and seeing your mother?
Yes, I have always felt like I wanted to go back to Bangalore and search for her. So this is the
Okay.
first time I'm doing it on 100%.
Okay. So did you tell it to your parents who were in Sweden, like, I want to see my mother? What was the reaction?
They said they had waited for it.
Okay.
They think it's very important for me to find my mother because they knew my pain.
Okay. Did they support you for this?
Yes, they did.
What did they say?
They said, go and find your mother now, Yote. We want you to have inner peace, they said.
Okay. So did they ever come to Karnataka anytime?
Yeah, they went with me 2013, and that was the first time I got to know my mother's name.
Okay.
Yeah.
So even they came with you?
Yes, they did.
Okay. So what's your mother's name?
Kamalabai.
Kamalabai.
Yes.
Okay. You like that name?
I love it.
Yes, of course, your
Yes.
mother's name. And now, where is your parents? Like, whereas in Sweden, where are they?
They are back in home where I grew up, in
Okay.
Ljusdal.
You spoke to them?
Yes, I have.
What did they say?
They said, good luck, Yote. We are hoping and praying for that Kamalabai and you will reunite.
Yes. So what your sisters say? See, you're coming to Bangalore, you're searching for her, you have visited many orphanages, you're come to our studio also.
Yes.
So what your sisters say? Why didn't she come to Bangalore?
She got a new job, so she
Okay.
was not allowed to take off.
Okay.
Yes,
So she want to see her mother? Is she
of
waiting?
course she wants.
So what did she say?
She said, hope you find Kamalabai and tell her that I love her and miss her as well.
Yes. So is she going to come to Bangalore anytime? Your
I
sister?
think so. I think
Okay.
so.
Yes, sir, madam. Before this, you had got any cases like this?
Yeah, before Jyoti's case, we handled around 50 cases where we found out the families of the children and reunited with them, with their families too. So, yeah, our experience says that it is possible, whatever information, even if some cases are 40-year-old, even 45-year-old, and we found out the families. There is no trouble, even in unwed mothers' cases too. We did
Okay.
it secretly.
Okay. Okay, Jyoti, what's your sister's name?
It's Gayatri.
Gayatri.
Yes.
Okay. So you didn't change your name after going back to Sweden? Usually they change their names.
Yes. No, my Swedish parents thought it was very important to have our names left because they thought it was Kamalabai's,
Okay.
her way of saying that she loved us.
Okay. So usually when you stay in Sweden, you'll be definitely remembering about your parents
Yeah.
and about your childhood days.
Yes.
So, what did you feel like? How are you feeling like in Sweden when you remember your parents or your childhood days in Bangalore?
Do you mean my Indian parents?
Yes.
Yes. Now I feel like I miss them a lot. Sorry, but I do.
Yes.
I miss my mother so much. And I have always done that. I just want to find her and get my peace.
ಎಸ್ ವೀಕ್ಷಕರೇ, ಆ ತಾಯಿಯನ್ನು ನೋಡಲೇಬೇಕು. ನಾನು ಸ್ವೀಡನ್ನಿಂದ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ನಾನು ನನ್ನ ತಾಯಿಯನ್ನು ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ, ನನ್ನ ಸ್ವೀಡನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದಾಗಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಆಕಿನ ತುಂಬ ನೆನೆಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತಿದ್ದೆ. ನನ್ನ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಕೂಡ ಅದರಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ ನನ್ನ ಅಮ್ಮನ ಬಗ್ಗೆ. ಜೊತೆಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಏನಿತ್ತೋ ಅದನ್ನು ಅವರು ಬದಲಾಯಿಸಿಲ್ಲ, ಅದೇ ಹೆಸರಿರಲಿ, ಹಂಗೆ ಮುಂದುವರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಲಿ ಅಂತ ಅವರ ಸ್ವೀಡನ್ನಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಅವರ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿ ಕೂಡ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರಂತೆ. ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಅವರ ತಂಗಿ ಕೂಡ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆಕೆ ಕೆಲಸದಿಂದ ಬ್ಯುಸಿ ಶೆಡ್ಯೂಲಿಂದ ಅವರ ತಾಯಿಯನ್ನು ಹುಡ್ಕೋ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನನ ಮಾಡ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಆದರೂ ಆಕೆ ಕೂಡ ಬಂದು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿಗೆ ಇವಳ ಜೊತೆ ಹುಡ್ಕೋ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನವನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾಳೆ. ಮುಂದೆ ಏನಾಯಿತು ಮಾತಾಡ್ಸೋಣ. ಎಸ್ ಜ್ಯೋತಿ,
Yes.
Bangalore is grown, and definitely at one stage it might be difficult to find your parents, but it takes time.
Yeah.
So you need to have patience.
Yeah, I will.
At the same time, you have to be strong.
Yes. For my mother.
Yes.
Kamalabai.
Yes. She's basically from Tumkur.
Yeah.
You had been to Tumkur?
Never.
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 So in childhood days, did she take you to Tumkur and show, see, this is your hometown?
No, I don't remember that. Sorry.
Okay. You don't remember.
No.
So after a long time, then she was telling like you'll be going to Tumkur also in search of her.
Yes.
In case if you find your mother,
Yeah.
what will you do?
I will hug her and tell her I love her from the bottom of my heart.
And you'll take her to Sweden.
I will ask her if she wants to first.
Okay. In case if she say, look, I don't want to come, I want to stay here, what will you do?
To stay in India.
So you'll also settle down in India?
Yeah, I will definitely come and live here for one period or something.
Okay. What about your father?
My father, I also think about him, but I don't have that much memories of him.
Okay. But you have mom a lot. You love
Yeah.
your mom a lot.
Yes, I do.
What in case if you find your father, in case if you don't find a mother,
Yes.
what will be your reaction?
I will be shocked, of course, but I will also tell him that I have missed him in another way. I have heard that he's remarried, so I hope that he will anyway admit me and acknowledge me anyway.
See, she's crying.
Yeah.
Even though she's used to all these cases, still she's crying.
Yes.
When it comes to parents, everyone are emotional.
Yeah.
We cannot stay without our parents. What do you say, madam?
Yeah, it's difficult. Means if first case came to me, it's Arun Dole's case, and he asked me one question because I was thinking, oh, they are in best economic countries, they are doing well, so why they want to do all these things? Arun asked me one question: if your mother is going to tell you that you are not my child, and I was like, oh, what? No, this is not possible. No, you just think, and then I realized his pain, and then I started working with him for finding out his mother. And that was the first thing. Means around 2007 I started working on this issue, and then working with him I helped many more, and at last 2010 I found out his mother too, and he reunited with his family.
So you're keeping fingers crossed in
Yeah.
Jyoti's case.
Yeah, of course.
And it's pretty difficult as well. Yes, Jyoti, what do you have, like you come back to Bangalore. What do you feel about Bangalore city?
I love it.
You remember Bangalore at least when you were too young?
Yes.
You were in Bangalore, so now Bangalore is grown.
Yes.
So what do you say?
I remember the temples, some of the temples, I think.
Okay.
Yes.
Which temple?
I can't just say which one of them.
Oh,
but
I mean near to Chamrajpet?
yes. I
Okay.
remember.
Those temples are still there?
Yes, some of them.
Because it's completely changed.
Yeah.
Bangalore's changed.
Yeah.
So do you remember?
Yeah, I remember the noise, and I remember when people talking. I can hear.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember
So
that.
it's been 24, 25 years. Bangalore's changed, and it's completely grown. It's become populated, overpopulated. A lot of populations, more pollution. So, what will you tell your parents, Sweden parents, if you find your own parents?
Yeah, I will tell them I found her.
So
My
you'll not go
parents.
back to Sweden.
I will go.
So even they
back.
feel bad, right? Because they have been taking care of you for almost 24,
No,
20,
they're not
28
feeling
years.
bad.
They're not feeling bad.
No. They think it's a natural thing to do when you're adopted.
Okay.
Yes, they think.
What they are doing? Are they working there?
Now they're really retired.
Okay. Before that, where they were working?
My mother was working with social insurance, and my father was working as an European international advisor.
Okay. Usually, when sisters, you both sisters, and
Yes.
it's not two age gap or something, just 1 or 2 years gap. So you both sit together. Do you share your childhood days or about your parents? Used to share in
Yeah, yes, we do. But the thing is, Gayatri doesn't remember that much. She doesn't. But I tell her often about the orphanage time and the memories I have of the mother. I do. And Gayatri looks like our mother.
Gayatri looks like your mother.
Yeah, that's what I
And
can
what
recall.
about you?
I think I look like my father actually, but I can see myself in Gayatri. I can. I can see the resemblance.
ಎಸ್
Yeah.
ಎಸ್ ವೀಕ್ಷಕರೇ, ಜ್ಯೋತಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಿರೋದು ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅವಳು ಬಾಲ್ಯದ ದಿನಗಳನ್ನು ಯಾವುದೂ ಕೂಡ ಮರ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಆಕೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾಳೆ, ನನ್ನ ತಂಗಿ ನನ್ನ ತಾಯಿ ಥರ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ನಾನು ನನ್ನ ತಂದೆ ಥರ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ನಾನು ಈಗಲೂ ಕೂಡ ನನ್ನ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಮತ್ತೆ ವಾಪಸ್ ಸ್ವೀಡನ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ ನನ್ನ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿ ಜೊತೆ ಅಂತ. ಸಹಜವಾಗಿ ಸ್ವೀಡನ್ ದಂಪತಿಗಳು ಕೂಡ ಇವ್ರನ್ನ ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರೇನು ಬೇಜಾರು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಲ್ವಾ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅವ್ರು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣವಾದ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನೀನು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಪ್ಪ ಅಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಸೇರಬೇಕು, ನೀವು ನಿಮ್ಮಪ್ಪ ಅಮ್ಮ ನಿಮ್ಮ ತಂಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಒಂದಾಗಬೇಕನ್ನೋದಷ್ಟೇ ನಮ್ಮ ಆಶೆ ಅಂತ ಕೂಡ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವೀಡನ್ನಿನ ದಂಪತಿಗಳು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ಈಗ ಪುಟ್ಟಣ್ಣ ಪಾಲಿಕೆ ಪೌರ ಕಾರ್ಮಿಕ ಮುಖಂಡರು ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ದೂರವಾಣಿ ಸಂಪರ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸರ್ ನಮಸ್ತೆ.
ಮೇಡಮ್ ನಾವು
ಎಸ್ ಸರ್, ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿದೆಯಾ ಏನು ಕೇಸು ಅಂತ? ಇದು
ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿದೆ ಮೇಡಮ್. ಈಗ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಸುದ್ದಿ ಬಂದಿರೋದು,
ಎಸ್ ಸರ್,
ದಶರಥ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಮ್ಮ ಪಾಲಿಕೆನಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರಂತೆ. ಅವರು ಯಾರು ನಮ್ಮ ಅನಾಥ ಆಶ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ ಬಿಟ್ಟವ್ರಂತೆ.
ಎಸ್ ಸರ್.
ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬೇರೆಯವರು ದತ್ತಿಗೆ ತಗೊಂಡೋಗಿ ಇದ್ ಮಾಡವ್ರೆ. ಈಗ ಅವರು ಬಂದಿರೋದು ನಮ್ಮ ತಾಯಿ ತಂದೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹುಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಬಂದವ್ರೆ.
ಎಸ್ ಸರ್, 24 ವರ್ಷಗಳಾಗೋಗಿದೆ. ಅವ್ರ ಅಪ್ಪ ಯಾವ್ದೋ ಕಳೆದ ದರ್ಜೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು.
91 ಇಸ್ಪಿನಲ್ಲಿ.
ಸೊ 93 94.
ಎಸ್ ಸರ್, ಎಸ್ ಮೇಡಮ್. ಆಯ್ತು, ಅದನ್ನ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಈಗೀಗ ಸುದ್ದಿ ಬಂದಿರೋದು. ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಏನಿದ್ರೇನು ನಾವು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ನೀಟಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಪಾಲಿಕೆಗೆ, ನಾನು ಅದನ್ನ ಏನಿದೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನಮ್ಮಿಂದ ಆಗೋ ಸಹಾಯ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನ ಹುಡುಕಿ ನಾನು ಒಂದು ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಕಡೆನೂ ವಿಚಾರಣೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಅವರು ವಿಳಾಸ ಇರೋದನ್ನ ಗೋಯಪುರ್ ಗುಟ್ಟೆಲಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳವ್ರೆ. ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ತನಿಖೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನಮ್ಮಿಂದ ಆಗೋಷ್ಟು ನಮ್ಮ ಪೌರ ಕಾರ್ಮಿಕರ
ಖಂಡಿತ ನೀವು ಹುಡ್ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೇದಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಆಕಿ ಸ್ವೀಡನ್ ಇಂದ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾಳೆ.
ಅವರು ನಮಗೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ವಿಚಾರ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಪಾಲಿಕೆನಲ್ಲಿ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯ್ ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನಾವು ಒಬ್ಬ ಪೌರ ಕಾರ್ಮಿಕ ಲೀಡರ್ ಆಗಿ ಆ ವಿಚಾರಣೆಯನ್ನ ನಾವು ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಹುಡುಕಿ ಆ ಮಗು ಬಂದು ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿನ ಹುಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಬಂದಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾವ್ದು ಇಲ್ಲ. ತುಂಬಾ ಸಂತೋಷದ ಸುದ್ದಿ ಇದು. ನಮಗೆ ಅವ್ರು ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಇದು ವಿಚಾರಣೆಯನ್ನು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಅದನ್ನ ನಮ್ಮಿಂದ ಆಗೋ ಸಹಾಯ ಪೌರ ಕಾರ್ಮಿಕರ ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ಗ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಮನ್ ಸಂಘದಿಂದ ನಾವು ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಿದ್ಧವಾಗಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಮೇಡಮ್.
ಸರ್, ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ ಸರ್ ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಹೆಸರುಗಳು?
ಅಲ್ಲ ಮೇಡಮ್, ರಿಕಾರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಇವಾಗ ಇತ್ತೀಚೆಗೆ ತಿಳಿಸಿರೋದು ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಕಮಿಷನರ್ಗೆ ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತ. ಆ ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್ ನಮಗೂ ಒಂದು ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಅವ್ರ ವಿಳಾಸ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಪತ್ತೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಪರಿಶೀಲನೆ ಮಾಡಿ ನಾವು ವಿಚಾರಣೆ ತಿಳಿಸೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಿದ್ಧವಾಗ್ತೀವಿ ಮೇಡಮ್.
ಎಸ್ ಸರ್, ನಿಜವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೇದಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಸರ್. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಹುಡುಕಿ ಕೊಡಿ.
ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ನಮಗೂ ಇತ್ತೀಚೆಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿರೋದು ನಮಗೂ ನನಗೂ 7 ಜನ 9 ಜನ ಮಕ್ಕಳು.
ಓಕೆ.
ಆದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ತರನೇ ಅವರು ಹುಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಒಬ್ರು ಒಳ್ಳೇದ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ನಾವು ಆದಷ್ಟು ನಾವು ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಮೇಡಮ್.
ಓಕೆ ಸರ್, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸರ್ ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ಟಿವಿ ಜೊತೆ ಮಾತನಾಡಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ. ಎಸ್ ಜ್ಯೋತಿ, ಜಸ್ಟ್ ನೌ ವಿ ಸ್ಪೋಕ್ ಟು ದ ಯೂನಿಯನ್ ಲೀಡರ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಷನ್. ಸೊ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಟೆಲಿಂಗ್ ಯು ದಟ್ as much as possible they try to find out your father. They'll search the records and as much as possible they try to find out and they'll help you out.
Oh, thank you, sir.
You can say what you want to say then.
I would love to, if you could help me to find my father and even my mother. That would mean so much for me because I miss them so much.
Okay, last reaction.
Actually, as whatever records are saying, this woman after her divorce, she went to St. Mary's Convent.
Okay.
And I think she must have wanted to keep them in boarding school or something like that. But then Mary's Convent sent them to Bangalore, another adoption agency, and that's how they landed up into adoption. So I feel somewhere they are also looking for their children, because two children giving up to somebody is difficult. In other circumstances, we can understand that in unwed mother case or in illegitimate cases that they want to give up.
Okay.
But in normal families, it's difficult to leave their children behind like this. So, yeah, as we are looking for birth records, we are looking for corporation employee records if we can able to find out them.
Okay.
And even going back to
Okay, madam.
Markulle.
Okay,
So
madam.
hope we will find out her mother.
Okay, it's time to wind up the show. I hope, keeping finger crossed, you'll reach your parents and definitely you'll take care of them. Don't cry, be positive, be happy.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
so much.
Thank you so much.